Joining us now is our COVID expert, infectious disease specialist, Dr. Peter Chin Hong from UCSF. And Doctor, thank you again for being here with us and helping us sort through all this information. Now, I want to ask you about boosters, but before I do, could I get your reaction to first responders saying they're not going to get vaccinated? I mean, they know a lot. He's talking about his mask is going to protect them. What could you say to him? What are your thoughts on that?
I think, Terry, that it's sad for me to hear these comments because, just like a healthcare worker, a first responder is not only about individual rights, it's about the people you're taking care of. And, just in the hospital, we are not just thinking about ourselves and our own risk. We're thinking about the risk of transmitting the virus from a patient that we got it from to another patient who is vulnerable. So that's one thing. The second thing is, conversations take a while with people who are afraid of side effects or are worried about vaccines. And there's a study showing that about 17% of unvaccinated folks have talked to somebody about vaccines, which leaves a lot of opportunity for each one of us to speak to someone, as hard as it may sound, to somebody who is not vaccinated, to try and help move that needle.
Okay, let's move on to the booster shots. Could you please tell us who is in charge here? Who makes the very final call on who gets those booster shots?
Well, I think that it's the individual because it's self-attestation and personal responsibility. There are vaccines available, and I think political and public health leaders don't want to put up barriers for people to get it by having a note with the specific medical condition you have, just like in the initial rollout. So I think the barriers are low, and it's just really up to us. I think overall, personally speaking, the over 65 population is where most of the data is. And at the end of the day, we're not seeing a big flood of people who are vaccinated come into the hospital, just like the last report said. 99% of deaths are in unvaccinated. More than 90% of admissions are in unvaccinated folks. So for the majority of folks, there is no need to rush, but a booster would be a good idea.
All right, now this is just these boosters just for the Pfizer vaccine so far. What does this mean for people who are watching? They've got the Johnson & Johnson, or maybe they got their Moderna shots. What does it mean for them?
That's a great question, Terry. Let's start with the science first and then move to the practicalities. So the science states, at least from the UK data, that it's safe to mix and match. The UK had to, they had no other choice, and they studied it. And when you mix an adenovirus vector like AstraZeneca, which is like J&J, with a vaccine that's mRNA like Pfizer, which they did, like Moderna, the outcomes were very safe and they were very effective. With that said, the only vaccine in the US that's available legally as a booster or as an additional shot off-label because it's fully FDA approved is the Pfizer vaccine. So for folks who've gotten J&J and Moderna, I would say speak to a healthcare provider. Of course, it makes no sense that you'd be anybody different if you fell into one of those groups.
All right, Dr. Peter Chin Hong, thank you yet again for helping us out today.
My pleasure, Terry. Thanks for having me on.
All right, thank you.